Well, as you can see, somebody had the bright idea to put a trailering package on this 1975 Bronco. Welded it to the frame here, and of course a nice sloppy weld all the way across the frame there on both sides when they installed this center section. Of course, they welded it way too hot and blew a bunch of holes in the back of it as well. But you know, nothing a cut-off wheel and a air chisel can't fix. But anyway, I'm removing this. Just a little more work. Well, got one side of this thing loose. Look at that. Well, they had a bunch of welds here and there, but man, they had a bunch of weld right up inside of that sucker too. And, that was a little tough to get to, but one more side to go. Second side's complete. No catastrophic damage. The trick is to try to compromise these rails the least amount possible. No big chunks missing or nothing that can't be repaired relatively easy. A for effort to whoever decided to install this trailer accessory kit. Boy, they didn't want that thing to go anywhere. But that section's done. Time to move on. Okay, as you can see, I've got the majority of that excess weld and slag ground off, and I've got these rails back to the original shape, which was my intention. And this rail has a small hairline crack in it right about here. Of course, we'll get that welded up before we move on to the beautification process, which is still a ways away. It looks like also these shock mounts are a little bit tweaked. They're going to have to be heated up and straightened out, and more than likely removed. All of these body mount pedestals, which are riveted in, these will all have to be removed as well. And a lot of these body mounts are still held on with their original fasteners, which are those rivets, which we can remove relatively easy. But like this front one here, it looks like somebody took it upon themselves to remove the rivets and weld on the bracket. And of course, you can see how crooked that bracket is compared to the other one that wasn't welded on properly, or it was damaged after it was welded on, one of the two. And we've got a crack all the way through on the frame rail there. We've also got a little bit of material missing from this rail, as well as a small crack at the about 3 o'clock position there. That'll get, I'll splice some material in there and fix that little crack and move on from there. But still a ways to go, but making progress. I'll have some more videos coming shortly.